Hey everyone, this is Angie at AngeezWorld live in Disneyland. Had to take a siesta this week. We all need to re-up. I'm sure you know a little something about that. So I'm happy to share this time of rest and relaxation with you, but I'm still here for you. You know that. And I want to encourage you this week with this topic that I have that's been on my mind. I've had a pretty rough week and I wanted to share my struggle with you and let it be a part of our conversation together, and let it really encourage you to keep going and keep moving and get past whatever you're dealing with this week. So the topic is, let your weakness work for you. Now I know you're like, huh? What? Why would my weakness work for me? Why would she say, did she say weakness or did she say strength? I said weakness. I know that we hear a lot of times we hear people talking about how strong we are and how important it is, our qualities and developing things in us that are good and positive. But I'm going to take a little turn. I'm going to throw a curveball at you. I'm going to put a spin on what we normally talk about, the good things, and talk about those things that are issues in our life, calamities, problems, trouble coming at us that we don't even know why. And it's important that we understand that these weaknesses, these issues in our life can actually work for our good. These thorns in our flesh, if you will, can be used to strengthen us. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. And I want to share with you that I had a pretty weak week last week, if you can get that. Did you stay with me? I had a tough time. The issues and the life challenges that were coming my way, I was struggling. I was encumbered. I was weighed down by life. Thank God I got the Disney. Thank God for the blessings in life. But you know what? I've got to go back to real life tomorrow, actually. And I've got to deal with the things that are coming my way. And you know what? I got a revelation. I got an epiphany. I understand that weaknesses help strengthen. Weaknesses help build me up. Weaknesses actually help make me better. Because for one thing, when you are weak, other things in your life can be strong. When you're weak, you are forced to rely on something else, something that's greater than you, a force that's stronger than you. Like everyone always says, you're not an island and you shouldn't be. There are people around you. There are those that are sent and assigned to you to help you. So you stop doing it by yourself. There are others around you that want to connect with you, that want to make things in your life easier, that want to carry your load. You know, when I was younger, I would always say, no, I don't need any help. Are you one of those? Never wanting any help, never wanting anybody to help you clean up your messes, whether it be in your house or your big issues, wanting to do it all yourself, wanting it to be your family and no one else that knows what's going on. That's not cool. You need help. You need people, and you need something stronger and greater and that has more resources than you to take you higher. In my life, it's God. And God is strong when I'm weak. When I can barely carry my load, He always takes it for me. You know, this last week got so hard, I knew that I needed time to just relax, just have a siesta, and He made a way. And I'm so grateful. And He'll do it for you too, if you hang back and let Him take it from you. Whatever you got, whatever your issue is, you've got to surrender it. You know what else weaknesses do for you? The way that they work for you is by allowing you to produce one of the greatest treasures in your life. One of the things that I've found as the greatest treasures in life, the greatest gems, one of the greatest gems that I've uncovered in my life is humility. Let me say it again. Being humble. When you produce humility in your life is transformed crazy, man. Your life changes big time. Allow your weakness to produce humility in you. Allow yourself to become more humble. Why? Because I'm going to tell you right now, humility is way better than comfort. I'll say it again. Humility is better than being comfortable. So those of you who are setting up your life so dainty and so nice, and you want all the great cars and houses and things and acquiring assets, and that's good. But it's so much better to be humble, because when you're humble, you think of others. When you're humble, you can relate when others are going through things. When you're humble, you have a greater compassion, a greater understanding of others' weaknesses, of others' troubles and issues in life. And then you can reach out and be a strength to someone else. When you're humble, you can sit back and go, you know what? I'm going to reflect something greater than the pride that I currently maybe walk in. Let that go. Finally, your weaknesses in life allow you to reflect grace, to reflect mercy, to have more power, to have a greater understanding of others and also of what someone may need. Someone sometimes just needs grace. They need to be allowed to be who they are. They need to be allowed to get things that they don't deserve. Someone might have done you wrong. Someone might be going through something and might be communicating with you improperly. But you know what? You've got to allow them some wiggle room, because at some point, I'm going to tell you, someone gave you some wiggle room. And I know they've given me some leeway in life. And so now, because I've been through something, I can help others, because I have greater compassion. And because I'm still going through things, issues that I can't explain, all kinds of struggles coming my way, life challenges, they don't stop. You ever feel like that? Every time you do something greater comes, and you're constantly fighting and fighting. You get hit with one thing, you get through another thing. Your job goes crazy. Your family calls you with some mess. And you're like, I can't take it. Guess what? Yes, you can. Because in your weakness, God is strong if you allow him to be. And in your weakness, you will learn a greater sympathy, a greater tenderness, more mercy for others. Things that are produced in you no other way but allowing a thorn to be in your flesh. So I'm Angie at AngeezWorld at Disneyland, saying, take some time this week, examine the weak things in your life, and allow them to process you, to make you stronger, so that God can live in your life strongly. I'm making up words. So God can be strong in your life, and you can have a greater strength than you've ever had. I want to see you again next week. Remember, your weakness will work for you. Bye.